Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Penny from Fortnite. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, so stick figure first, making sure I've got him in the right, got her, I said him, but I meant them, got them in the right position. But I mean, yeah, I meant them, as in her. I don't know why I said them. But it looks about right. It's too low. Perfect. Good. Okay. So yeah. That's what a stick figure is for, to make sure that we've got them. Well, I keep saying them, but what I really mean is her. But like I said, I keep saying them like I'm talking about all the characters. I'm talking about drawing her. I don't know why I keep saying them. Okay. So it looks about right. Let me just define a few more things to make sure I've got her in the right position. Because I'm just going to have her standing there. Nothing too crazy. This is more about looking at the awesome details of the character, because that's one thing I really like about this character is they put in a lot of details, and that's awesome. Like it's not just a bandolier of packs and stuff like that. Like everything almost like has a reason for the placement. And no offense to Fortnite. I mean, I love drawing this stuff too, because that's why I draw it, Absolutely I do. But a lot of times their designs are pretty much just like, hey, let's make them look cool. Let's add on packs and armor and all that kinds of crazy stuff just to make it look good. And none of it is functioning, It's all to get you excited about the character, get you to buy the skin, basically, is what they're doing. And I don't blame them. That's what they're there for. They're there to make money, But again, a lot of it is just there. So, like I said, I appreciate that this one is very much, cool design. And let's see. So I think here, let's stick her arm out. I'm just gonna have her kind of like waving. Yeah, I haven't done that one in a while, like the whole hand waving like that. I like that. Let's do that. Good. Yeah, so this one should be, I don't want to say easy, but this one will be easy to execute, but still a challenge to draw, because drawing anything is a challenge, and good for you. Congratulations if you're trying and doing different stuff, because man, drawing is hard. It really is. You've got to practice and practice and practice. But what I mean is it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be an easily executable design, because we're not doing anything too complicated. We're not doing anything that's going to, make you want to stop. It's pretty easy. But where was I going with that? I have no idea. Easy to execute. Was that where I was going with this? Okay. There you go. I think that'll work. me draw a face for her real fast. The challenge for this one is going to be to not draw all the hair, because she's got awesomely beautiful hair, but we're working with Sharpie and she has blonde hair. And the trick with that is we can't draw all the lines in hair. We can, but we want color to take care of it. So, like I said, the trick is going to be learning where to stop and let color handle the rest. Because, I mean, that's the other thing, is I want to draw everything else. I want to draw all the hairlines. I mean, that's the whole point, right? We're drawing because we love drawing this stuff. But, again, we need to let color take care of it, not the Sharpie. And especially with a Sharpie, because I've said this before, Sharpie screams at you. Sharpie says, I am here. I am on the page. And that's not what we're going for all the time, right? We want color to take care of some stuff. We want color to stand out, and let the Sharpie scream where it needs to scream, but not everywhere, right? Ooh, it's a little high there. Head came out a little tall, so let me see if I can adjust that. Let's see what we can do here. And that's the nice thing about where I place the arm, is it's adjustable, it's movable. Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect. That is perfect. All right, so let me erase some of these lines and then we'll get going. I did a quick sketch, and I'm very happy with this, that I can just use this sketch to jump in with the Sharpies, and I don't have to worry too much about specifics, especially when there's so many specifics, a lot of details in here. But I do want the Sharpie to stand out and not the pencil lines. So let me erase some of this, but not all of it, because it's got to guide me. And then we'll get going. There you go. I think that'll work. Let's welcome all the people that skipped to the Sharpie portion and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be working with the Sharpie fine point and the Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that a fine point can't quite find. Sketch the entire thing out. I've erased a majority of it, but I left myself a ghost of an image to guide me on this little Sharpie adventure. And I'm going to start off with the Sharpie pen, because I can control the line widths much better, and I need to I need to draw the tiny features of the face, and this is the pen to do it. So I've got her just standing there and waving, so that means she's facing right at you. So I'm just going to start with the face, because I've already sketched it out. I know where she's going to be, and just go ahead and kick it in with the eyes, the top of the eye, the lid. So I'm going to just draw like this. Now the other one kind of disappears behind her hair, so I'm going to draw that and stop right there. Now I'm going to draw the retina, the color part of the eye, just around like that. Again, this one's kind of covered up, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that like I'm trying, but if I have to, I'll draw more, but the hair is pretty much going to cover it up. So I'm just going to draw a pupil, just a little dot like that. This is so tiny that's all I can do. You might not be able to either, so only add what you can, and we'll color in the rest. For the bottom of the eye, I'm just going to come in just a little bit like that, just to imply that there's a bottom part, and let the retina imply it as well, but it's going to bleed if I go too far, so that's all I want to add. I'm going to give her like a little bit of a cat eye, a little bit of a makeup eye like that, and that's it, because like I said, any more and I'm just going to bleed it out. So now I'm going to give her an eyebrow, and she's got blonde hair, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do it with color. We'll do the bottom part. We'll do like that. Okay, then we'll do color on top of that, but that at least gives us an edge, so it's not just a floating piece. So for her nose, I can do the bridge like this, but that's all I want to do. I'm just going to come down here for the bottom part of the nostrils and just kind of do something like this. Just kind of imply that there's a bottom part there. But again, I want color to take care of a lot of it, because There are no hard edges on her nose unless you turn your face. So we don't want to go too far. So for her smile, we'll just give her, let's see if I can just do it. It's hard for me to turn my hand because I can't turn my paper, but I'm committed. So a little bit of a smile like that. It gives me some room for the top lip. And then I'm going to do the bottom lip like that. We'll go ahead and smile up this end just a little bit too. Perfect, perfect. So now I'm going to give her a a chin right down the middle. Since she's looking right at us, I can do it right down the center. And then do the jawline. And I am going to start to, the reason I wanted to say jaw is because I am going to start to color in or thicken up some of these lines as well, because I'm going to switch over to the big Sharpie in a little bit, and it's going to stand out this size versus this size. So I want to kind of match what's about to happen. Before I go too far with the ears or any of the rest of that jawline, I need to start drawing the hair, because the hair is going to start to cover up these edges. So let's go ahead and build off of that. So I'm going to say her hairline is right about there. That's going back. This is going to be going forward. So let's go ahead and do some hairlines. And I was talking about this during the sketch that I don't want to draw all of them because I want color to take care of a lot of it, but I do want to do some to give us some edges. All right, so now that I have that, we'll say this curl comes up like this. I can go ahead and come up with the jaw, and we'll say that's where her ear is. There's the side of her head. Okay. So again, I just want to make sure I'm not drawing through the hair. That's why I wanted to draw the hairlines, or what's in front first. And let's go ahead and draw some of these hairlines, then we'll work our way over this way, just to give you a flow of where we are. So she's got nice curls. We're going to kind of bring it in like this. And then we got some that's coming in from underneath. Something like that. Now again, I talked about this in the sketch. I don't want to draw all the hairlines, but we want to draw enough to give us a hair edge, you know, because we gotta differentiate where the color is of the hair and the face, and the edge of the outfit. And I'm gonna thicken this up like I was talking about. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'm doing it because I know what this is gonna look like in a second. All right, so our hair is gonna be going back from that part, so this, and that'll kind of decide where that's going to be, and then just draw like a big poof of hair coming over, because she's got her hair's parted and the rest is coming this way. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it down like that. So see, that's why I didn't want to draw all that eye line, because we'll draw like that, because it was going to disappear anyway, you know, over her eyeball like that. So again, I'm not drawing all the lines. I want to emphasize some, but she's got blonde hair, so I kind of want color to make it pretty and not the black edge. So, but knowing that, I can draw the edge of her head here, or her face, because I've got a stop point, and I'm not going to draw through that. It's a little thin. I probably should have come out this way a little bit more compared to where that eye is, because that would mean it's right there, but that's okay. In the overall big design of it, it's going to look good. So let's see, let's draw a big old curl like that. Again, I want to do some, but not all. So let's go ahead and play around with a few little curls. And let's see, in the hair, top of her head is going to be like that. We'll do like this. There we go. I like that. I like that. I don't want to go any further. I'm just going to thicken up this edge like I was talking about. I think I'm going to stop right there. I think that perfectly, I say that, then I draw another line. Why do I do that? It's just because I love drawing. I love drawing. I think that perfectly encompasses the look of her hairstyle. Okay, so let's work on her costume. So I'm going to draw her neck down like this. We've already drawn that side, so I'm going to draw her jacket. And she's got this arm in front of her, and this arm is up. So I'm going to draw her jacket kind of like this, where the collar's coming out. This collar's coming out like that. I'm trying not to draw through the hair, so I'm trying to be careful here. This is all I can draw of the collar, because like I said, I'm coming down into the hand, but the hand is, well, it might be a little in front of the jacket. Let's draw the jacket. Let's go ahead and do it. that. And then the hand's going to be down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this side too, since we're here. That way we'll get a good idea of how the whole thing looks. Okay. See, the collar's coming back this way. Come down to the edge of the jacket. And before I draw that, again, I want to draw the hand. So let's build down to that way. Let's go ahead and draw this part. So I'm going to come this way for the shoulder. That's the strap, like that. I'm just going to go around the arm. And then I can draw the arm. And let's draw some creases and folds in the jacket. Just to show that it's, you know, it's material. It's not armor. Right, are there any in that? Nah. I can do like this maybe. Alright. Okay, so again, I've got her arm bent right here, so you can see her elbow. We'll go ahead and draw it down to like that. And then we'll draw the armor. So I'm going to draw this piece, something like this, just a big old gauntlet, arm gauntlet, you know. And we'll draw the small miniature details on the gauntlet. Why can I not remember that word? Like the tape that's holding it, and it does have a certain shape to it. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that with color or give you something to draw here. Is it more on the top? Nope. That's it. Just those two. So yeah, it kind of does this thing like that. So let's do it with color, because if I do it now, it's going to stand. And I've talked about this in the sketch. Sharpies scream at you. You don't want to scream at you with that. That should be subtle with color. I was going to say cuddle with color, but it's subtle with color. All right, so I can draw the edge of her jacket here, so let's just draw it back there like that, just kind of disappearing back behind her. All right, so let's do this side now. So this one, I'm going to draw kind of up like this. Then you're going to see her arm, and we're going to draw the backpack strap, and then the shoulder strap, but that's in the sleeve. So like that, and then I can draw the sleeve like this because her arm is raised. But again, there's that shoulder piece, her little shoulder armor. That's a little bit higher because her arm is being raised up. When you raise your arm, your shoulder lifts. And this one, I'm going to go ahead and draw like a hard edge, just to show you that. And again, that's what I wanted to do there, but this one's a little dark, so I think it's worth adding. Okay, and again, some creases and folds for her jacket. I'm going to draw the edge here of the rolled up sleeve. There we go. Okay. All right, and this arm is up and waving. I'll draw this hand back in a second. I just want to continue where I was. This one's just up and waving, so I'm going to draw the rest of her bicep into the crook of her arm. There's the elbow coming up to her glove. Oh, you know what? I can draw the glove is a little higher. Something like that. And then her hand, I'm just going to have it out like that, just kind of waving high, you know? So let's bend it like that. Oops. And draw the thumb. Ah, a little thick there. The thumb kind of disappeared inside there with the Sharpie, but it's okay. That's what happens with these kind of Sharpies. Okay, so a little wave, a little extended finger. There we go. So now I'm gonna change this glove. Well, not change the glove. I'm gonna add little glove details. And I like to do stuff like this just to kind of, give it some wear and tear on the glove, and well worn, yeah. All right, so this other one, we'll continue her shirt and all that in a second. This other one, just a fist, just kind of holding it up like that. So all I really got to draw is like that. Nothing too crazy, but we will add like the back of the glove. This. And then, yeah, there's the knuckles. So that's all we can really see anyway. So that's all we got to worry about. Okay, let me draw her shirt with this smaller Sharpie to kind of emphasize that it's a thinner shirt. Like that. And let's see. Next, a little long, so we'll just do some hairs in there like that, just to kind of play around with hiding that. Okay. The back of her jacket. All right, so let's see, you can see her breasts, so we're gonna do like that just to emphasize that it's an edge from where the breasts are above the rib cage. And so now I'm gonna work on her the waist all the way down. There's a lot of details in this pouch, so I'm going to, let's see, I don't want to draw the yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna, I know it seems kind of floating, but I'm going by my sketch, but I don't want to draw the through all the little things that she has right here. So I'm kind of just building off this just to help us have an edge, and then I can do the what do you call it? The little tools. God, I couldn't think of that word. The tools that are hanging out of the pouch. And there's the hammer. Okay, we'll add the detail in a second. Well, here, let's do it now. Let's just go down with the hammer. There's a handle, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to come back. And the reason I'm floating all this first is because I want to draw her waist, but I want to draw all these tools first, and I didn't want to accidentally draw through them. So this way I can put these in, then come back and add any other details that might have been drawn through, but this will help cover those up. Don't want to do anything with the hammer yet. Let's just do a little edge like that just to show. There we go. We'll do a little pocket like that. There we go. I'll come back and add more detail in a second, but basically I wanted to make sure that was drawn correctly before I go too far and draw through it, Bullets or shotgun shells, whatever you want to call them. And now I can draw her waist. So see, now I can draw the waist coming out in there. It worked out in between those anyway, so I wouldn't have drawn through it, but I wanted to make sure I didn't. That's the main thing, is prepping, make sure you draw it right, and then you can clean it up, do what you got to do. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I know this belt took a lot of detail, took a lot of time for it, but there's specifics in there that I wanted to get right. So our hip's going to be coming down like this, and yeah, let's draw this leg, and then I can draw the pack, because the pack is kind of back curved around the leg. I just want to make sure I have the placement right before I go too far and exclude anything. Okay, so for her thigh, I'm coming down this way like this. And looks like, yeah, let's make sure there's no knee pad. I'm just going to draw all the way down to her boot. There's the knee, down to the boot like that. So that gives us the side. That's what I wanted first. Now I can draw this extra pack that is like that, back behind that leg. So see, draw what's in front first, then you draw what's behind. That's the whole idea. just because I really love the design on this. I really love all the details they put into it, so I kind of want to honor that, so to speak. Okay, so before I do this other leg, I guess I need to draw this leg down to the knee at least, and then I can draw the leg behind it. So like I said, always draw what's in front, then you draw what's behind. So this thigh is coming around here like this, coming back into the knee. There's the knee pad like that. There we go. And let me add a little detail while I'm here. Alright, so now that that's defined, I can draw the thigh up to her crotch, like that. And then I can draw, now I know where the back of the leg is going to be. So I'm going to come in like this, and I can draw that side of the leg. Draw her pants, tucked in a little bit like that, into the special, well, okay, I would say special, but just rolled down boots is all it is. I'll do that in a second. We'll do them together. Let's just get there first. So for her cool leg part, also she's got really cool patterns in the jeans. I don't want to do that. I want to do that with color, so that way it'll stand out a little bit more. You kind of raise that up. That's kind of high, but oh well. Let's draw that machined leg part. So just bear with me. We're going to draw some parts and then build into this. So I'm kind of drawing the whole hard edges of it, and then we're going to add some specific detail. Pretty good. Okay, so now we come back with a smaller Sharpie, then I'll have a few things defined and kind of add a little bit extra just to, you know, make it cool. And let's see this. Like that. And I like coming back and doing this stuff with a small Sharpie like this to complement it, and it makes it stand out and look a little different. Okay, so now I'm going to draw a little bit of an ankle, the robotic ankle, I guess, and then now let's draw her boots. And there, the edges of the flap is hanging down here, and this is like this taped up little edge that's hanging down over here. Again, let me add this bottom little taped up edge. Okay, so now we're just going to draw her shoes, and so I'm just going to draw a boot down like this. There's the edge, there's the toe, like that. We'll do this side too, and then I'll add some laces with a big Sharpie, just to give you a lace. Normally I don't draw the laces, but with a big Sharpie like this, I can just kind of draw big fat X's all the way across, and that'll represent the laces style. All right, so I'm just going to bring this one down to the heel. See, the heel's like that. Okay, and so again, let me just do some laces. I'll just do something like this. Something like that, and then we'll add just a hair extra for, let me add like a little crease line right there. A hair extra for like where it's sewn up, you know? Like the edge of your shoe, where your laces are. Alright, there's a heel there, that's going back. Clean that up up a little bit. There you go. So there, I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Penny from Fortnite. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.